The book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse is 1. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such great cloud of witnesses, see part of the verse and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, fixing our eyes to Jesus, the author and the perfecter of our faith. Nowhere in the Bible we are promised that the Christian life is going to be easy. In fact, the opposite is true. John 16:33, these things I have spoken unto you so that in me you might have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but be of good heart. I have overcome the world. Challenges will come. Disappointments will come. Often we'll be tempted to quit on God and drop out of the race, and that seems to be the idea in the book of Hebrews. These Christians were enduring terrible time of trial, persecution. And in light of that truth, the writer is attempting to encourage these weary, hurting believers to be faithful to the Lord and to continue to run their race. And now notice with me, the author of the book of Hebrews is comparing a Christian life into a race. He's not talking about a 100-yard dash, but he's referring to a marathon, race that requires endurance, race that requires perseverance, race that requires determination. And today, I'm not in a good condition to run a physical race, but I can be in a spiritual kind of race. In a day when runners seem to be dropping out on every hand, there are times when it is easy to be discouraged about your own race. I want to help you stay in the race. Focus, keep the faith. Hebrews 12 verses 1, the chapter begins by the great cloud of witnesses, referring back to chapter 11. Three truths about these witnesses can give us encouragement. Number one, they have ran their race. We are talking of people who ran the race they've been given. They did not run perfectly, but they ran. They endured unspeakable pain and suffering. Still, they ran. The picture that is given to us is like they are seated in the grandstands observing the race that you and I are running. In doing so, they stand as an encouragement to the rest of us, stand as a challenge to the rest of us. If these people could run their race, then so can we. None of these people were extraordinary people. I'm reminded of Elijah in the book of James. The Bible records Elijah was the same kind of person as we are. He prayed earnestly that there would be no rain, and no rain fell on the land for 3.5 years. Once again, he prayed, and the sky poured out its rain. Earth produced its crops. They were merely common men and women who advanced a profound faith in God. If these people could live for God, if they could serve for God, then you and I can as well. Secondly, these people have received their rewards. We are talking of people who ran the race they'd been given. They did not run perfectly, but they finished the race, the course that was laid out for them. And now they are able to rest because they ran and they ran well. Paul goes on to say, and now there is waiting for me a victory prize of being put right with God, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will give me on that day, and not only me, but all those who wait with love for him to appear. Thirdly, notice with me that these people have proven that God is reliable. You know, the greatest encouragement that we can derive from these saints is the fact that they are proof positive of the reliability of God. If God took care of them, if God sustained them, if God kept them, if God used them, if God blessed them, if God got glory for their lives, then he will do the same in your life and mine. And when the Bible calls them witnesses, it doesn't mean they are watching every move we make, but it does mean that they are witnesses to the reliability of God, witnesses to the faithfulness of God. And since God knows no respect of purpose, he will be with you as he was with Moses. He will be with you as he was with Gideon, as he was with Samson, as he was with Samuel, as he was with Rahab. He will be with you because my God is simply dependable. Good day.